Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert, and it's my pleasure to welcome all students of the Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. In the hotel world, as you know, understanding your guest is absolutely everything. But what if you could hear what every single guest is thinking, all at once? Well, that's not science fiction anymore, it's artificial intelligence. Today, we're going to decode how AI is giving us a brand new key to the guest's heart. We've all seen reviews just like this one. The room was beautiful, but the breakfast was a bit of a letdown. It's that classic compliment sandwich, right? For a hotel manager, this is both a win and a problem to solve. But for an AI, it's something else entirely. It's a perfectly structured piece of data. Let's break down what that really means. Okay, let's really look at this comparison. A human manager, they get the nuance right away. Good room, bad breakfast. Simple. An old computer system? Well, it just sees a jumble of letters, not much help there. But look at what modern AI sees. It's not just text, it's a treasure trove of data. And that is the absolute key difference. AI doesn't just read the words, it understands the emotion behind them. So how does AI actually pull this off? Well, it all starts with something called the power of sentiment. We're moving way beyond just collecting comments in a spreadsheet. We're stepping into an era of emotional intelligence at a huge scale. This is really where we turn all those guest feelings into a strategic map for the entire hotel. The technology that powers this is called sentiment analysis. You can think of it like a digital detective for feelings. Big platforms you'll see in the industry, like Medallia or Qualtrics, use this to break down feedback. The AI finds the key topics. It calls them entities, like room or breakfast, and then it figures out the sentiment, which is just the emotion attached to it, positive, negative, or maybe just neutral. Now here's where it gets really powerful. This is how that data becomes visual and actionable. Just imagine the AI sifting through hundreds, even thousands of reviews. It might spit out a report just like this one. You can see in an instant that the pool area is a major strength. Look at that, 85% positive sentiment. But it also flags the check-in desk as a critical issue, with a 40% negative sentiment tied to words like slow or understaffed. This isn't guesswork anymore. This is a performance heat map, giving management hard evidence to act on. Okay, so we can understand the feedback we get. That's great. But what about getting better feedback to begin with? This is where AI gets really, really clever. The days of those super long, boring surveys that, let's be honest, nobody wants to fill out, yeah, their days are numbered. This is all done using something called dynamic feedback. You'll see platforms like Zoho Survey or Typeform doing this. The system is smart. It actually knows what a guest did during their stay. So if they never set foot in the spa, it won't waste their time asking about the massage. If they mention the word noise in an earlier comment, boom, the very next question can dig into that specifically. The surveys become shorter, way more relevant, and you get much, much better data. Now this is where the technology becomes truly transformative. We're moving from just analyzing the past to actively changing the present. I mean, just think about the impact of this question. The biggest headache for any hotel manager is finding out about a problem long after the guest has checked out and is already home. AI is designed to solve that exact problem. And this shows you exactly how it works. This is real-time service recovery. So step 1. A guest gives some in-stay feedback that's negative, maybe through a text message or a QR code in their room. The AI instantly flags it. Step 2. An alert gets sent directly to the duty manager's phone or tablet. And step 3, that manager can immediately go find the guest and resolve the issue in person. You've just turned a potential 1-star disaster into a memorable 5-star recovery story. Fixing problems in real time is amazing, no doubt. But what if we could get ahead of them completely? What if we could solve a problem before a guest even realizes it exists? That's the next frontier, predicting guest needs. This table makes a really abstract concept crystal clear. By analyzing years of data, weather patterns, occupancy, guest comments, an AI might find a pattern. For instance, whenever the humidity is over 80% and the hotel is more than 90% full, complaints about the air conditioning always spike. So the system can now trigger a proactive action. It alerts the engineering team to do a preemptive AC check before that busy, humid weekend even starts. You are fixing a problem that hasn't even happened yet. It's incredible. So what are the actual tools making all this magic happen? As you all start your careers, you're going to hear a few key names come up again and again. So let's do a quick look at the big players in this space. So you've got the heavy hitters, like Medallia and Qualtrics. They're the big enterprise systems that go super deep into the why behind the feedback. Then you have something like Zoho Survey, which is incredibly powerful but also accessible for a hotel of any size. And then there's Typeform, which is all about making surveys feel less like a test and more like a real conversation, which gets you more honest answers. All right, let's pull all of this together. Why does any of this actually matter in the real world? Well, it's pretty simple. In today's digital world, guest feedback is a form of currency. It has a direct and often very, very fast financial impact on the business. A single, really bad review that goes viral can literally translate into thousands of dollars in lost bookings overnight. It's that serious. Managing guest feedback isn't just a customer service task anymore. It's a core financial strategy. Honestly, AI-powered feedback management is becoming a survival tool. But it's not just about damage control. This technology, at its core, is about listening at a scale we've never been able to before. It lets us prove to every single guest that their voice matters. And when a guest feels truly heard, they don't just come back, they become your best marketing team. They become an ambassador for your brand. So as you all move forward in your amazing careers, I want to leave you with this one question to think about. The technology is only going to get smarter, but its real power will always be in how it helps us connect with other people. So are you just going to collect data, or are you going to use these powerful tools to truly listen to the guest's heart? The answer to that question will define the future of hospitality. Thank you.